national treasure.
Look what I see out my window.
That is cool.
That is so cool. Our neighbor, who we have a pretty good relationship with, has a 1928 Model T Ford that he is going to be selling. And he just put it out in front of his house. So we called him and said, hey, cool car. Can we look at it? And he said, yep.
No.
No, stay away from my stuff. So we're gonna go take a look at a 1928 Model T Ford. And it still has wooden wheels. That is so pretty. Wow. I don't know why this is the most impressive part to me, but it still has wooden wheels. Like, I mean, obviously this isn't wood and this isn't wood, but the wheel itself
Spokes, are they called spokes?
is wood. It's so cool. It's got a crank start. It's actually not currently running, or we could start it and show you, but
That's how they used
so
it back
cool.
in the day.
Yeah, you used to have to crank your car to start it. Imagine if we have to get out of the car and crank it like that, Mia.
Is this the same car like the one in Cars?
Stanley?
Stanley?
I believe this is Stanley, yes. This is a Stanley car.
Oh, cool.
And it's got enough room for the whole family.
You know what I don't see?
A floor.
Oh, I guess it doesn't have a floor.
That first step is a doozy.
I don't see any seat belts.
I think
The room
that's
for car
slightly different standards
What
for
if you get
safety.
in a
back
car
then.
accident?
I don't see
They
a.
weren't very safe for car accidents, that's true.
Okay, back in the 20s, they didn't have a horn.
You didn't need to honk at anybody, you were the only one on the road. In fact, there probably wasn't much of a road. It was like
get
a
your
walking
head-
path.
You get your head out of the window, it's like, get out of the way!
There's not a whole lot of... I mean,
I didn't see a
the
stereo.
radio
I
is
don't see a
probably the
stereo.
worst part.
But look, you can cut this open,
Mia,
put a
that
DVD.
means, Mia, that means you have to sing the whole time.
No.
You can put a DVD there. You ready, my lady? Take a step into the
That sounds.
Slide in behind the wheel there, kiddo.
But it's so small.
I know, right? Yeah. That's because people back then were smaller.
Others, right? Huh? I would love to see Shaquille O'Neal get in this thing.
I
Look
kind
at
of
the
want to
gears.
see you try to get into the driver's seat there, babe.
Look at the gears. The gears are only forward and back. Go or stop, I guess.
Go or don't go.
And look, back in the day, they had the W40 or WD-40.
WD-40?
Yeah.
I wonder what all the wires are for.
Hot wire.
So you can start it. It's so cool.
It's so fast. Still not old enough to drive.
You can't reach the pedals.
Can't reach it.
I need to see your license, little lady.
They didn't have licenses back in the day.
Well, you know what the good news is? You have exactly the right driver's license to drive this exact car because you have to use your imagination. It doesn't run.
Here, move the wheel.
Bye, Mia. Does it feel like you're driving Autopia at Disneyland?
Kinda.
Without falling apart.
Barely even turn the wheel. It's kinda like
I love this. Look at the soft top,
Oh, it's cool.
and you can remove it and become
It's a
convertible.
convertible.
That is so cool, man. Look what's under the hood.
Where's the door thingy?
You have to stay in there. You're
Ah,
stuck.
look, when you open it. That's cool.
Yep. There's an engine in there. That's about all I know about it.
I'm gonna pretend I know. Oh yeah, look, there's a
Oh,
belt.
look, there's the thing with the cylinder in the
It's a
pump.
It's a 4-cylinder.
A weird
Dad?
suit and tie.
You need to have like a bow tie and a little hat. Oh, and a pipe. Don't they have like pipes back in
No,
there?
no, I don't think you had to smoke a pipe. I don't think that was necessary. That's a pretty cool car, though.
Oh, do I look cool?
I mean, no, but the
Look,
car's
I can go
cool.
back and put my hand like this, like the cool kids do nowadays.
Sure.
Put some speakers and put some spinners in there.
Yeah, take the wheels off. Good idea. Okay, now the trick is how do you get out?
You don't. You remove this top and then you jump out.
All right, let's see it. Dad, be a contortionist.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it looks totally comfortable getting out.
Ta-da! I'm guessing back in the day they didn't have wide people.
I said it was a 1928 Model T Ford. Guys, I was totally wrong. It's a 1926 Model T. And it's not a Stanley car. Stanley from the Cars franchise was the statue of the old guy that actually like founded Radiator Springs. No, he was a Stanley steamer. He was not a Model T. His wife, Lizzie, was a Model T. But she was in 1923, so it's kind of a different car.
Kind of like this is like her younger sister.
Yeah, kind of. So I got a couple of things wrong, but it's still a really super cool car, and I would absolutely love to have it. I have wanted one of those for a long time. Like, every time people talk about having an old car, I think, what is the point of having an old car if it's not, like, the oldest car? Like, that's so cool to me. Obviously, it's not the oldest car, but it's certainly one of the oldest cars you could possibly have. So I think it would be so super cool to have that car, and to restore it and to like drive it around would be so cool.
Does that actually run?
No, it doesn't. That one actually doesn't run. It's our neighbor's had it for a really long time, and he had it in his backyard where we could see it, but I didn't really know what was under the tarp because he kept it under a tarp. But he's gotten to the point now where he's just kind of aged out of the hobby. He can't keep up with it anymore, and he doesn't have it in him to climb under it and fix it and do all the things that he wanted to do to restore it. But he actually picked it up at a yard sale. Somebody had it in their barn, and it was just sitting there for years and years and years, and he picked it up at a yard sale and intended to fix it and put it back to its former glory, but he didn't get that far before he aged out of the process.
Why whenever we go to a yard sale, it's like, oh look, here's my baby pictures from when my grandchild.
Nobody sells their baby pictures, you weirdo.
Oh look, here's this lamp I got.
Look, here's my old stuffed animal. It probably has bugs in it.
Here's my table. Here's my baby's.
We find some cool stuff at yard sales, so
Here's my dog's
in fact, if we get a chance to go back to a yard sale that we walked by today on our walk, I actually saw something very cool there that I wanted to pick up, but that is a topic for another conversation. Guys, it's time to put my Smartypantses to bed. Look at Jax. He's gonna fall asleep on the couch. So,
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If I make this young song, share it with your friends. And have a good night, YouTube. See you until next time. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Subscribe. Touch it, touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Oh, I really like the car.
that's a really cool car, isn't it?